Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Cecile and today I'll be sharing a potato cheese ball recipe. It's one of my favorites when I want to make like a quick snack to eat before the main meal begins. It's so simple, so easy. So if you do like this kind of content, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. First, I'll start by peeling the potatoes. Any type of potatoes is okay, because we live in different areas, so I'm not sure what type of potato you have in your region, but whatever potato you have, it's okay. Peel it up and then chop it into bite-sized pieces, because you're first going to boil or steam them. There's two options. I prefer to steam them because with boiling at time I forget and they turn too mushy. But when I steam my potatoes, I can later on take and mash them or rice them, which is easier. I have a Chinese steaming basket, my apologies, so I'm going to steam them for around 45 minutes. If you do not have a Chinese steaming basket, you can just put in the microwave for around 7 to 8 minutes, if I'm not wrong. After 45 minutes in the steamer or 8 minutes in the microwave, you use your fork or a knife. You poke them, you pierce them, and then that will tell you if they're ready to be riced or mashed. I use this type of ricer where it mashes all your potatoes and it leaves them silky smooth. It's one of my favorite. I've had the one that you just pound and I didn't like it. I've had the one that you swirl around it. I also didn't find it that nice or fancy. This is my favorite. So get whichever masher you have a hand and start mashing them. If not, just poke them with the wooden spoon, the back of the wooden spoon. I added half a teaspoon of salt to all my potatoes and 3 tablespoons of starch. I had potato starch at hand. If you do not have potato starch, it's okay with cornstarch. It works the very same way. Mix it in, and the reason why I'm using starch and not flour, because starch thickens up things and it helps hold the potatoes very well. Measurement of making the balls was just a tablespoon. So of all my my mash, I would take a tablespoon and roll it out. You can do them plain, but I love cheese, so I added mozzarella cheese. If you find cheese sticks, if you find just any cheese that it's mozzarella, I had the fresh mozzarella, that's what I used here. I thought it won't work, but it did work so well, because if it's fresh, it has the water content that is still high, but it worked so good and I'm impressed. So if you do not like cheese, I repeat, you can omit it on this stage, but if you like cheese, go ahead and add your mozzarella cheese in your potato balls and it will be delicious. Okay, now before frying them, I cracked 2 eggs in a plate, added some salt in it, whisked the eggs in, and then one plate add plain flour, just flour, normal plain wheat flour. The other plate had the breadcrumbs, which later on you'll see I added some parsley, dried parsley. If you do not have dried parsley, it's okay. You can add also parmigiano, parmesan cheese. So first pass them through the flour to coat the potatoes. Then when you pass them through the eggs, the eggs will coat the potatoes, which means that when you pass them to the last final stage, which will be the breadcrumbs, it will, how should I say, it will give you the outer skin that will be crunchy yet still smooth and silky on the inside. Just a warning, do not leave your potatoes on the egg for long because they'll start getting soggy. Yes, that's the parsley that I put later on. So with my left hand I used the eggplant, and with my right hand I used the potatoes to pass through the flour and the breadcrumbs before dropping them into the frying oil. I hope you understand, so that we don't create a big large mess. So left hand works with the eggs, the right hand works with the flour and the breadcrumbs. I fried them on not too high heat because I don't want to burn my potatoes. And remember, we're not cooking them for long. All we want is for them to get the crunchy brown color on the outside. The potatoes are cooked, but if you put them in very high heat, it will not give the potatoes enough time to warm up and warm the cheese on the inside. So you should take a warning on that. Put on medium low heat. How to test if your heat is medium low: take a wooden spoon or chopsticks or a skewer that is wooden. Drop it in the, not drop it, just put the end on the oil. If it starts to sizzle, yes, your oil is on medium heat. My potato cheese balls cooked for around 2 minutes. That's the longest they cooked. So 2 minutes, it's okay to make sure your potato cheese balls are well cooked. After that, just repeat the following steps again and again till you're done with the potato cheese balls that need to be fried. This recipe is so simple, it's easier, and I love it because it's kids friendly, and there's cheese in it, there's the potatoes, which is the starch. Despite the fact that you're frying them, they're still nice. Not something to junk on for the kids if you do not want to spend a lot of money on snacks. If you like the recipe, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like, share, and come back for more videos like this. I'll be posting more cooking recipes and probably hair, but I'm grateful to share what I love cooking. I'm passionate about cooking, so hope you'll join me in this journey. They're ready, so we're going to try. I'll pick one, not too hot. Oh, look at the cheese. Oh god, this is amazing. I used fresh mozzarella. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the recipe as much as I do. It's one of my favorites. But don't eat a lot of it actually. It's too much fat and starch. I can't stop eating. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share my videos, and thank you all of you. God bless you and have a beautiful 2021.